Okay. Okay. This is very exciting. I am back on my world. Yes, sir, I am. And it is currently nighttime. So let's go ahead and get this nighttime over with. And I am just going to do a quick check while I'm sleeping to make sure that my sound is coming out okay. So I go to YouTube. Nope, turn that down because we don't want that on stream. My videos. Go to live and make sure that it sounds good. Awesome. So yes, that sounds absolutely incredible. New mic, who dis? New mic, who dis? New mic, who dis? Yes. Yes. I'm so excited. This is not the first stream I've done with a new mic, but it is the second one, and it is the first one on this world. So we are going to start by making sure that we get rid of this wood here, because we don't need this anymore. So we are just going to come on through and break all of this. Just like that. And then let's break this, and perfect. It did not remove any items, which means we did not lose anything, which is absolutely exactly what we want. Get rid of all of that. I'm hoping that did not get rid of that. Okay. I should have known better, but that is okay. That is very much okay. So we have a whole bunch of cocoa beans, and we have a whole bunch of jungle wood left over. Perfect. We can get rid of this. Just throw this all back in my backpack. What else do we need to get rid of? We do need to clean this up here. So let's go ahead and clean this up. Get rid of all of the non-grass here. I definitely could have picked a better spot to do this tree farming, but I didn't. So, lesson learned. You live and you learn. That's okay. Because we have tons of grass, tons of dirt, and it will not be a problem. So, as soon as we get this cleaned up, we can move on to the next task for the day. Ooh, didn't mean to break that, but you know what? That's fine. We have a builder's wand too. So, I'm going to make a super light work of this with the builder's wand. That is exactly what I like to see. I am so excited for this. I've been waiting to do this for so long, and I don't know why. Oh, that feels so nice to get that out of here. What dirt do we have in here? We have a little bit of dirt, not enough to fill it. It seems. So let's get this all filled in. And yeah, we're definitely not going to have enough dirt to fill it all in because we are already out. But we do have a little bit of rooted dirt, some soul sand, some coarse dirt. Now the soul sand is from my netherwart farm that was right here that I have already cleared out, and I am very thankful that I did that already because it looks so much nicer, and it's actually the inspiration to me doing this right now. So we'll just grab a few more stacks of the dirt, and then let's go over here, and wow, bada bing bada boom, that is gone now. Now what is in here? There is a whole bunch of stuff in here that primarily is deep slate. Okay, so I don't know if I'm going to have enough. I'm definitely not going to have enough backpack space for this. So let's get a little bit of this taken care of now. Let's also get some of my create goodies back in the bag that they need to go into. So like this needs to go in there, this definitely, that has a spot. I think that has a spot, that has a spot, that does not have a spot, that does have a spot there. Okay, so do we have a spot for these? No, no. It looks like that is everything that I can fit into my create backpack for now. Yes, it is. So let's go ahead. So now we have a little bit more room. I am going to take the dirt that I have and just throw that up there for now. And the rest of this we're going to start at the top because of those chutes. So let's hope that I have enough backpack space at least for this top vault, and then we will go to my storage system and see what we can do about getting my backpack emptied with the blocks that I know are already in the storage system. Okay, so... Oh, I'm picking up a lot of this stuff, actually. 16,000? Oh, I might actually have enough for all of this. Now that we're getting part of it taken out, I actually might have enough backpack space for all of this. I mean, obviously I have enough backpack space because I have multiple backpacks. But in the backpack that I have my magnet in, I wasn't sure if I was going to have enough space for that. So let's go ahead and break all of these down. So we definitely can tell that this is definitely full, where the other one wasn't quite full. I already do have 60, almost 70,000 deep slate on me. So, yeah, this is going to be tight. I really don't know if we're going to have enough room. I don't think we are. So there's a good chunk of that. So now we have a lot more deep slate. We might... Alright. Put your guesses down below. Do you think we're going to have enough backpack space for the rest of this? We're running out of space quick here. So, if we do, I'm going to be very surprised. Okay. We're getting there. I feel confident enough to break 2 of them at once. Ooh. How many do we have? 1 left. Wow. I'm pleasantly surprised with how much we just fit in this backpack. I did not think we were going to have enough. Not by any means did I think we were going to have enough for that. Okay, so let's go to my storage system and let's start emptying some of the stuff that I just picked up. I don't need the dirt in my hand anymore. So let's pick this up and then awesome. So that is empty. So what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to put my tuff in here, all of my sand, all of the deep slate here, the amethyst, maybe, definitely that, definitely the gravel, the grass can go in there. I believe stone bricks can go in there. What is this? What is this? That is regular dirt, so that can go in there. And my cobblestone can go in there because I don't need that. Jungle logs can go in there. I don't need that. I don't think I have any rooted dirt, any spots for rooted dirt or soul sand or redstone yet, but I don't have a spot for brown wool yet either. I might have a spot for coarse dirt actually. Dirt, grass, dirt, moss, coarse dirt, rooted dirt, organic compost, and rich soil. Okay, so I can get all of this out of my inventory. Now I believe that's everything. So let's put the chutes back as well as the vaults back. And yes, I believe that is everything. So if we throw this backpack down here with everything that we have. Ooh, I am picking it back up. Definitely don't want to pick that back up. So let me turn my magnet off. I'll throw this back in there. And then what do we have in these backpacks? I can get rid of the spruce logs and the stripped logs, the tough. I don't have any glazed terracotta spots yet. Perfect. Okay, so we can just throw these in there. And then this will just continue cycling and getting rid of everything as I'm anywhere in the world, because this chunk itself is loaded. So this chunk is loaded, which also means that these are also loaded. So we can go anywhere. So that means we go home. So now the next course of action, since we have this all cleaned up here, is we definitely need to build a proper building for the cows at some point. We need to put a building over this at some point, and we need to finish the walls. Why is the render distance so low? Video settings, render distance. Oh no, it's not low. And that needs to be lowered to 12 chunks. Because I don't need to be rendering 32 chunks. So I need to finish all the walls, which is going to be a big task. But I mean, I have the sand. The dye is easy enough to get because I have unlimited bone meal because of that guy right there, that farm right there. I have unlimited sand because of this farm, as well as because of a project that I did already. And all that good stuff. But the main thing that I need to do in this is I need to break out the floor and replace it all with the smooth gray concrete here. So this is going to be a bit of a... Oh, there's silverfish. Come here. I don't know why there's silverfish there, but okay. Ooh, why is it a little laggy? I don't know. So this is going to be a bit interesting. Like, I got to get down here and get rid of all of this here. Oh, no, no, no. I'm dead. Yep. Alright. Alright. I was processed by crushing wheels. Well, it's a good thing that my base is accessible by walking. And it's a good thing that I'm not actually that far away either. I don't know what I was thinking with doing it that way. But apparently I wasn't thinking super hard. I can't even get to it this way. So I'm going to have to go this way. Let's try and... There we go. So now I've got my stuff. So let's try a reverse way of getting to this. So we want everything within these vaults to be turned into the proper flooring. And right now it is not the proper flooring. I forgot I have to put this back on, put my goggles back on. And then I have to put this backpack back on my. So let's go ahead. Now that is taken care of. I do have to go under here and get all of these as well. And then I don't know what is right here. So that's not going to be visible, but I will replace that anyways. And while I'm here, I might as well get this taken care of. But then I have to... Oh no, I don't have to do that side. I definitely should have done the floor before I decided to build everything, but I didn't do it in that order. So that seems to be a problem for my current self instead of my past self. Yay! I will need more of the hazard gray concrete, but that's easy enough to get with the The mason table. Wow, it has been a while. Feels like it's been forever since I've been on this world, because it has been, actually. I love drinks. So what do I need? I need sand, and I need gravel, and I need gray dye. So do I have any gray dye? I have gray dye, and this is gray concrete. So I think 2 stacks will definitely be more than enough. And if we have any gravel in here, which I don't think we even have a spot for gravel anymore. No, we don't have a spot for gravel anymore because that has been taken up. So no, wait. Whoa, wait. Gray concrete. Oh, I don't even need to make it. Let's go. That should probably have been the first thing I did, was look through my storage drawers to see if I actually had any gray concrete. Probably would have been smart. So let's go ahead and throw these back in storage because I don't need them. So that is perfect. Now I need my mason table, which I believe is over here. There's a couple of my tables, but those aren't the tables I'm looking for. I believe the tables I'm looking for are over here. Or at least the table. Yes, the table I am looking for is right here. So let me go ahead and make, since I already have a little bit of that, maybe I'll only make like 2 stacks. And then the rest will be smooth. So I want the hazard gray, craft all. And then the rest will be smooth gray concrete. I don't think I'm going to need this much, but I'm just going to make it anyways. Where? Smooth gray concrete, craft all. Yes, into smooth gray concrete. That is perfect. Now, to make my life a little bit easier, we are going to put that into slot 8. And then we are going to put this into slot 9. Perfect. Now we go ahead and get this taken care of. And after that, we can get the pathway behind this building taken care of as well. Hello to the person who just joined. I hope you are having a great day so far. If you have any questions on what this world is, feel free to ask. I'm going to die again. Wow, that was close. Let's get this placed in. Oop, that's the wrong spot. I definitely need to turn my magnet back on as well so that I don't lose any pieces. But let's get these all placed in. And let's, we're actually going to go this way so that we can avoid the crushing wheels at all costs, because they apparently are quite deadly. So let's go ahead and get that placed in, get this placed in right here. And just like that, we have a nice floor under there now. And I know, I'm not getting all of the blocks, but I'm only getting the blocks that are visible to me. Because those are the only blocks that matter. Call it whatever you want. I'm calling it efficiency. And boom. Just like that. Oh, look at how nice that is. Look at how nice that is. Absolutely wonderful. I do have to figure out why my advanced feeding upgrade is not working. Did I take it off? Where is it? Advanced refill. I could have sworn I had a... Okay, I guess not. So we are going to switch this over to 7 so that we can grab some bread and eat it that way. I thought I had an advanced, you know, the one that auto feeds you. So let's make sure there is no deep slate being visible. There is not, which is absolutely perfect. We are going to fill this in here so that you can't see anything. Again, absolutely perfect. And I might as well fill this in as well, just because I can. I need to put a a redstone link on that for the threshold switch to actually work properly, so I'm not going to cover that up, but I am going to first get this out of my inventory because I don't need the builder's wand in my inventory anymore. And then if I... Yes, I can just go up right over here. So that's perfect. We have that all done and taken care of. I next need to remove that little waypoint there and fill in that hole. And now this is going to be a pain in the butt because apparently this is all over just nothing. So maybe I will be needing the builder's wand. We're just going to break that because I don't care about the durability. Ooh, okay, that works. That works. Perfect. So let's go ahead and get these all placed in here. Just like that. And this is not necessarily a hard or tedious task. It's just a task that I like to put off, just actually picking up after myself. And I don't know why, because it would make everything so much easier if I just had everything correct the first time. If that makes sense. Hello, welcome Austin. I am playing on my world. I haven't played on my world in what feels like forever, actually. But I have the tall task of replacing all of the floor here with the proper flooring. So let's... No, I've been focused on the server. Wows. Wows. I don't know what the wows is for, but wows. And then if we just dig on through here, you won't even really be able to see this too much. But I'm going to change it anyways, just because. And I don't need to be changing all of it, just enough to no longer be visible. Ah. Come on. Okay. So this is actually pretty simple. We have 3 cobblestone generators right now working its magic. Do we not have enough gravel to supply this? Oh my gosh, I don't have enough gravel to supply that? Okay, well, I have 3 washers for gravel, 2 washers for sand, and 4 crushing wheels for cobblestone to turn it into gravel. Apparently that's not enough. So I think what I'm gonna have to do is just double these up, which will be easy enough. I just bring that up, essentially do the same thing I did here. Trim, vertical gearboxes, belts, you know, the whole deal. But over here I'm making iron, gold, and flint, dead bushes, cobblestone, gravel, sand, red sand, terracotta, and clay. Eventually, I do want to get back to making quartz and also making the andesite alloy. But I haven't quite gotten there yet. This was a full total redesign. Austin, have you seen my storage system? Because if you haven't, I've got to show you the storage system. I do need to throw this in here, though. Oops, missed a spot. I think you showed me when Suki and I first found you. Oh, yes, you are correct. You want to see it again? Okay. Give me 1 sec to place... Whoops, I fail. 1 sec to place these in, and then I will make my way over there. So let's go over there now, and I'll show you exactly what I'm working with. We will start on the Macaw Island. Alright. We're going to go over here to this vantage point because I believe, in my opinion, that this is the best view of the build. And then I also have to... you can't even see it anyways. So I also have to video settings, change this to 32 chunks. My computer's not liking this right now. But as this loads in, the inspiration that I got on this is heavily inspired from the... My brain's not working either. It was heavily inspired from the hardcore Minecraft YouTubers that do a very, or not a, but do multiple very large builds. And I thought, what the heck, I'll give it a try myself. And I have absolutely no complaints on it. I love every aspect of this thing. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. From the colors to the scale to the blocks that are floating above it that look like they can go in and actually be stored in there, because size-wise, if they could move, they could fit within the chest, and you could close the lid if this was actually functional. So you have a spawner there, and you have a TNT block here. The chest is a 1 to 6th scale, I guess a 6 to 1 scale. I'm not sure how that exactly is supposed to go, but it is scaled up by a factor of 6. But every pixel on the chest is scaled up by a factor of 6. So this 6x6 block chunk here is 1 pixel on a real Minecraft chest. And I did my best to match the colors as best as I could. Thank you. I do appreciate the kind words on it looking awesome. Like I say, I have 75 hours just building the chest alone, and probably between AFK time and all that stuff, probably another 100 hours by the time I factor in all of these vaults. So we're just gonna kind of run to really show the full scale of this. So yeah, this is absolutely a lot and very much overkill, and I probably won't use even 10% of the storage here, but I wanted this to be future proof. Yeah, yep. I wanted this to be future proof. Goddamn is a very good way to explain it. But yeah, future proof for me, because I plan on automating everything in super mass quantities, and I plan on bringing it here with a train. I don't know why I said it like that. I plan on bringing it here with a train, and I'm gonna have multiple different places where multiple different resources are being made. And here is my yes, I could make it taller if I wanted to. So I actually do have a schematic of this already. So if I wanted to, all I gotta do is place this schematic into the right position, gather materials, and within, say, we'll say 25, 30 minutes, by the time I gather all the materials and what I'll need, I could add another layer on this. If I want more, if I want to double it, I'll say 2 hours. I can double the amount of vaults here. Which I don't know if I really want to do that, because there is 4 layers, and then there is, so we'll call this area here 1 module. There's 4 layers per module, and then there is 28 vaults per layer. So 4 times 28, that's 112 vaults just in 1 module, and there's 5 of them. Multiply that by 5. There's 560 max size vaults here. And if we multiply that by, since mine can do 50 stacks instead of the standard 20 because I raised it, that means it can hold 28,000 stacks. Multiply that by 64. That alone is just shy of 1.8 million items. Nope, that doesn't sound right. No, that is not right. Divide that by 64. 28,000. And what did I do to get that 28,000? Because that is not right math. That is... Divide that by 50. So it's 560 max size vaults. Each individual vault block. What's going on? So this guy, each one of these can hold 50 stacks, and there's 81 per max size vault. So 560 times 81 means there's 45,360 total vault blocks. Now if I multiply that by 50, that still doesn't seem right. That still doesn't seem right. Based on my math, this is saying that I can hold 2,268,000 stacks. Multiply that by 64. No, that is right. So just this alone, just the vaults alone, capable of storing 145,152,000 items. And then we have this. All of these item vaults, all of these storage drawers, which eventually will be full, but I haven't quite gotten there yet. So I have all of the major items so far, like all of the types of wood that I'm farming, all of the stripped versions of it, every color of concrete, every color of concrete powder, netherrack, all of the planks, everything that you can get from mining, just about. There's probably a couple things that... Hello, welcome, Suki. There probably are a couple things that I am missing in here that I can get while mining, but I haven't quite gotten to adding them to the storage system yet. And then we have 2 full rows of this. So based on my math before, once I get all 4 emerald storage upgrades in every single one of these drawers, my storage system will be capable of holding 215 million items. And that's if I want to just stop here. Like I say, I can, if I want to, raise this up 2 more times. So I definitely have a lot of storage. Along here somewhere will be a spot to empty my drill, but I haven't quite gotten there yet. And then down here, I'm not quite set on the design. Kind of don't like it. But this is where I'm storing all of the like non-stackable items. So like swords, pickaxes, stuff like that, armor. I guess miscellaneous tools. This is actually going to be where I'm also storing all of the variants from the chipped mod. So there's just so many variants of everything that I cannot store these in storage drawers. And I'm not going to have a whole lot of them. But like why is there even dripstone? Like there's just too much. So that's where all of this is going to be. I don't even know what is in here. Oh, okay. My diving stuff. So we're going to get rid of that. And then if we go down here as well, this is... What is going on here? What is going on here? Are we out of room on the deep slate? I think we might be out of room on the deep slate. Oh no. Unless it's just on the one below it. Is it on the... Oh, okay. It's just being slow. Yeah, we have 4 max size vaults for the deep slate. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I think that's normal deep slate. This is cobbled deep slate, yes. But nah, you're good, you're good. If I come down here as well, I have all of this room down here, which is the same size as the outside of the chest. I have all of this room, which we actually are not that far from bedrock because bedrock is right here. So yeah, this was all cleared out by hand. Every single bit of water was replaced with sand. It was painstaking, and that is why, if I come over here, you can see 459,000 sand in 2 storage drawers, and I have sand in my vaults. So, very, very, a lot of sand. I didn't pick up that vault block, so I need to pick that up. There it is. Where is my wrench? Here's my wrench. And, you know, we're gonna sleep as well because I don't feel like... So... There's actually a project that I have been working on that I've been a little relaxed on. Let me get this in here. And this is the project. I've been a little relaxed on it because it's a lot of work. And I tried doing the effect where it like fades into darkness. So this is 8 blocks thick. Black, gray, black, gray, black, gray, so on and so forth. So yeah, this is 8 blocks thick. And it's going to go all the way around. And this is a 100... this is a 100 block by 100 block hole. So that is part of what I'm been using the sand for. But in here, I believe I am making more sand too. So if I wanted more sand, all I have to do is just stop the process that's turning the sand into the clay. And I'll start making more sand. What I should do while I'm here is actually add some more crushing wheels to this, which I don't actually have a whole lot. So I need vertical gearbox, shaft, probably need this. I need the drawer controller slaves. Yes, I think it will look pretty cool when it's finished as well. It's just, like I say, it's a lot of work. And this guy right here, the building wand, the construction wand, I gotta give a round of applause, because if I was to place all those by hand, oh my gosh, I would go nuts. This thing is super, super helpful when building very large builds with not a super large variety of blocks. It's like streamlines everything. So what else do I need? I need belts. That's what else I need. So let's go ahead and get this out of here. Get my vertical Nova. My apologies on the dog there. Anywho's, what I need to do is I need to get the vertical gearbox, which I think will be... Yes, she's a cutie, but she likes to bark. I need to figure out what this stuttering is. No! My crushing wheel. I don't think these are going to be going the right direction, are they? No, they are going backwards. So, what I will need to do is throw another vertical gearbox there and there. This is going to look so ugly, but you know what? We're just going to run with it. So, they should be going the correct way now. Yes, they are. And yes, they are. Sick. So, now what I need is I need shafts. And I need this to go here. So we're just going to put that there and then swap this around like that. And then we will do the same thing. And we're actually going to remove these for now just so that they aren't a hazard, because they will kill you. Rough, you planning to do a big thingy like the storage system on the server? Definitely not. The server will definitely not be able to handle that. Why that sentence split? Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, the server will definitely not be able to handle that. I struggle with it as well. Like, just going in that area, I struggle myself. So, oh, not what I wanted. I want this to go right there. Put that there. Put that shaft there. Break that. Turn that this way. Turn that this way. And then all I have to do is get power up here. Which power shouldn't be too hard to get, considering I can just turn some of these into normal gearboxes. And hopefully it will be going the right way. So will it be going the right way? Yes, absolutely it will be. So we are going to place that there. Yes, perfect. So now I need a drawer controller slave. Ooh, I'm going to need more of these. What do I need to make them? Stone. Storage drawer. Ooh. Do I have any of... Do I have this stuff? What am I missing? Everything but the comparators and the gold. Alright, so let's go get some stone. Because I'm going to need more of these drawer controller slaves. Just to get stuff in and out. Needs connect everyone's base with the train system. Yeah, we can do that. So I actually have a auto track maker, which is this system right here. I put iron nuggets in here, iron nugget, and it automatically makes tracks. So do I have any iron on me that's cooked? No, but I have iron nuggets. So we will take a stack of each and throw that in there, and then throw that in there as well. And now it's making track for me. Super, super simple. This is just making the normal train track. Oh, I have a lot of iron. Okay. Perfect. Why is this not in... Hang on. Why is this not over here in my system over here? This is dumb. Which one has more? Which one has less? Okay, so this has 2,800 blocks. This has 8,000 blocks. So we're just gonna do this and transfer it all over. Yes. So there we go. And then the nuggets can come out and be put in there. There. Now I have all my iron in one spot. Well, for the most part. Which is actually quite nice. I needed stone and I needed the drawers. So let's go see if I have any stone in here. 20,000. So we'll grab 4 of that, and then I need some drawers, nut trim. I guess we'll take half of these. There we go. So let's put that in here. Grab some more of these, and 7. What am I missing now? Missing the comparators. Redstone torches. Redstone and the torch. Okay. Well, we don't need any more than that. So let's go over here, back over here, I should say, and get this installed now. So now we need a block here and a block here. We need the drawer controller slaves along with my brass funnels. Now, you don't actually need brass funnels in order to take in stacks. You can use andesite funnels, but I have so many of them, I just figured might as well. It makes no difference whether you use brass or andesite funnels in this scenario. So let's put another one here and then put that there. And now I need to pick this up, because if I don't, then that will be a bad day. Where do I have any cobblestone on me? I don't have any cobblestone on me, but I do have cobblestone. So let's grab a cobblestone for the filter, and I really should grab a gravel for the other filter just in case. Can I grab a gravel? No, apparently not. So that's fine. We'll put cobblestone there and cobblestone there. Now I do still need to connect this up with the trim, but that is okay. Once I get the crushing wheels in here, this system is pretty much done. Ooh, don't do that. Throw that in there. I will get the trim up. Do I have any trim on me? That is the question. I don't think I do, which I didn't think about. Back to my base I go. Back to my house. Because I know I have a whole bunch of trim here. So let me just grab a stack of that. That is perfect. Spruce trim, perfect. Let's eat before we hit the ground. And then let's put in the trim here. I'm going to have to go up and over. I think that's the only bad thing about how tight I made everything. It's just like impossible to get to anywhere. So now that should, yes, that is absolutely wonderful. And now I need a place for that to go. So actually, I need to get rid of that. And I need to get rid of this. So if I bring that there, now that should not be putting items in, I guess. So gravel, because that's all we want. Thank you. And then I need my trim again. And there we go. So now we should be making gravel in theory. What, another like 20% faster? Do you stream on Twitch too, or just YouTube? So I only stream on YouTube right now. I do have plans eventually to start streaming on Twitch, but streaming not Minecraft. So other games that I do play, like Rocket League or like simulation games or kind of stuff like that. Call of Duty maybe, GTA 6 when it comes out maybe, stuff like that. But for right now, it is just YouTube. And it is just Minecraft of the modded variant. But now I have to have the wonderful pleasure of going through and replacing all of this with the proper block, because I didn't think about doing that to begin with. But something that I can do is first throw all this dog crap in here and then grab my portable drill. What simulation games do you play? So it'll be stuff like Scrapyard Simulator or like stuff like that. Power wash simulator, grass cutting simulator, stuff like that. The more slower single player kind of games. They're more of my cup of tea. Now this is a way better way of getting rid of everything. Ooh, this is so nice. And then we can come out one because we don't need that broken because you're not gonna see it. Oh, look at how beautiful that is. Oops. I played Power Wash. Yes. It is great. So I did originally start trying to make videos on it and realized that it was tanking my impressions. So I stopped, but it is a wonderful game. The one's funny. They're doing an adventure DLC, I think. Oh, Adventure Time. I didn't know that. You know, that game is multiplayer. So, like, if we all got it, we could play that all together. I could be on there for hours. No joke, hours. So, now, I want to put that there. Put the building one in my hand. Would you ever consider playing group simulation games? Oh, yeah, definitely. I definitely would. Yeah, it would be so much fun to play a group simulation game. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, the backpack is so nice because you can see my XP going down as I build. And that's because I have mending on my... what kind of PC are you playing on? Okay. So let me finish my thought real quick and then I will get to that. since I have mending on my diamond building wand, and I have the backpack with the experience pump, so the tank upgrade and the experience pump upgrade, it automatically pumps experience from, well, my player into the backpack, and I have it to set to keep it full at all times. It takes experience from the backpack and then puts it onto the tool. So from the player to the backpack, from the backpack to the tool. So my tools will never, ever break as long as I have experience, which is so nice. About the PC. So I have a computer that I built myself. It has an i7 12700K processor, a RTX 3060 graphics card, has a 1000-watt power supply, it has 6 terabytes of storage, it has 32 gigs of DDR4 RAM. It is air cooled. I'm trying to talk and think about what I'm doing next, and it's not working. It is air cooled, which not as cool as if it was water cooled. But when it comes to the motherboard, I don't know, it's a Tomahawk Z790 Wi-Fi or something like that. I don't exactly remember. But yeah, that's about it. For the microphone, I recently just upgraded my mic. It is now the Shure SM7DB microphone, as well as I paired it with the Scarlett 2i2 audio interface. So it is a very professional microphone, and like I can go to the left or to the right. Like I don't have to stay spot on with it, which is so nice, because before I just had the Yeti blue mic, but the one that looks like an actual microphone and not one that looks like a snowball. And I had to stay very still and talk directly into it, where now like I can lean back and stuff like that. No face cam. No face cam only because I want to, of course, do YouTube and stuff like that, but I don't want to be recognized if I go out. So that's the only reason why I wouldn't do face cam. Let's get this stuff back in the correct backpack. Get that in there, that in there. Where did it go? Those in there. That doesn't fit. Where did everything else go? Where'd my gearboxes go? Where did... I don't know, I'll find it anyways. I'll find it later. These can go back in there. This can go in here. The drawer controller slaves. There's no room in there. Okay. So this can go back. Dish needs to be swapped around, and then that's there. Okay, so I'm gonna stop saying okay, because that's annoying me. I apologize, guys. We need the blank stone carvings. We need smooth basalt or blackstone. I think it's smooth basalt, right? Yes, it is a smooth basalt. Now I need to break. No! Oh, that's annoying. Anyways, what I need to do is place in this pathway so that I actually have something to walk on here instead of just not having anything here. After all, this is a stream about just cleaning up the place and chilling out and talking. So if you guys have any questions on anything, definitely feel free to say it down in the comments, comments, I guess. Yeah, I guess we'll call it comments. That works. But this is the thing that I'm not looking forward to doing. This is going to take forever. I wonder, hang on. If I place this in my offhand, of course I can do it this way. But can I do it like this as well? No, I cannot. Okay, so that's fine. We're just going to do it this way and hope I have enough to at least get all the way to the other side. I don't think I'm gonna, which means I'm going to have to make more. I'm definitely not going to have enough. It's, so far away. And then I also have all this to also fix. But what I need to do is I need to figure out what the recipe is for this because I don't remember. So, oh, a framing saw, you say? How do I make this? Okay, framed cube, just wood and sticks, which I have plenty of. So, yeah, do I have enough sticks? 71,000 sticks. We'll just take 4 stacks of my 17,000 logs that I have of oak. So we'll just turn this all into planks. And then we will turn these into... So we only need 4. And then I don't have any iron on me, but I do have iron nuggets. 9. So let's make some iron. And then see if this is actually worth it. Because I don't know what this does. I didn't know this was a block. I did not indeed know. So we'll just throw this here. Oh my gosh. You're telling me I could have crafted this stuff like this to begin with? I don't know what 18,432 material means. If you're magically put into Minecraft, Jumanji style, and it was hardcore, do you think you'd be able to survive? Oh, hell no. I'd be dead first night. I would definitely be dead first night. I don't even know if I'd make it halfway through the day. Alright guys, we're going to take a small little 30-second break. Minute break maybe. If you guys need something to drink, go get it now. Go get some water, go get some milk, go get some juice, go get something. Make sure you're drinking something. I want to hear all 4 of you say that you got something to drink. 'Cause I got water next to me, I got coffee next to me. I'm drinking stuff. I want to hear that you guys are drinking stuff too. So we are going to just craft as many of these bad boys as we possibly can. And it seems that we are out. So that's fine. So we're just going to put the rest of the sticks in there and grab some of this. Smoke break. No. Water. Water. Get some water. So I want the framed divided slabs. Oh, this is so much better. Wow, that is so much better. I really, really wish I had that earlier. No. Not for me, at least. I gotta continue being top of my game. Or at least as top of the game as I possibly can right now. And I say that and then do that. Yo. I keep forgetting that Vein Miner in my mod pack is just an enchant and not like a button that you press. So I keep messing it up. I wonder, Can I do these with the builder's wand? I don't remember. We're just gonna throw that up here and then throw these into... Oh, that is so better. So better. So much better. Like that, and then like that. Oh, that is wonderful. And then if I shift, I can break this without breaking it all. Cockroach. Come here. Come here. Stop running away from me. Jeez, those guys are hard to hit. Oh, wonderful. And now I need to go through and place the stone into all of these, which is going to be a little bit tedious, but that's okay. So we're actually going to switch this to the offhand so I can have my pickaxe here in case I mess up. And put those in there. Make sure I fill that in. And I am going to have to go back to my storage system to get more basalt. Luckily, I believe I can make it if I need it, which is absolutely fantastic. But I don't know what the recipe for that is exactly. So I'm going to actually put these into my backpack and then put the advanced refill onto my offhand. There we go. So now I should never run out. Yep, it is automatically refilling from my backpack, so that is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So, did anyone go and get anything to drink? Like I said, I want to know. I care about you guys, and I hope your hydration is on point. Yes, awesome. What'd you get? Water, soda, tea, coffee, beer? Probably not beer, but... basalt, smooth basalt. Okay. I guess you can't make it. A massive jug of water. Hey! I thought you could make this. That's so upsetting. I don't know where exactly I get more basalt from. Which I actually might have more basalt in my storage system. I don't know. I go through shit tons of water a day. Hey, that's actually good. How much do you drink a day? Because you got to be careful not to drink too much either. Because you can actually drown from drinking too much water. Which, it's a weird thing to think about, but it is possible. I forgot that that was in my offhand, so we are going to take that out and throw that there. Hit B. I actually can't tell you, but not to the point where I'm drowning. Ah, well, that's fair. That is fair. I do need one of these here. 9, 10, 11, 12, but multiple bottle refills a day. Hey! Yeah, I used to be a bit better on my refills, but I haven't been very good lately on them. I will say today, though, I have a 32-ounce Awala water bottle that I bring to work every day, and I refilled it 3 times. So that is definitely a lot better than I have been, but not where I used to be. I used to drink like 128, what I guess would be a gallon of water a day. But that also was more in the summer, where it's not summertime now. Get dehydrated really easily, so you gotta drink a lot. Yeah, that makes sense. Especially if you're active all the time too, walking, running, just doing generally anything active. So yeah, that definitely makes sense. I am definitely not gonna have enough smooth basalt. Not even close. So either I gotta do a mining trip or another mining trip. Because I think you can get basalt from the nether. Actually from the basalt deltas. So yes, that makes sense. BRB, alrighty. I'll be here. Let's go to my storage system and see what we have for basalt. Please, please, please. No. Blackstone smooth basalt. Oh, thank gosh. I did not want to have to go mining. So we're just gonna get like a few thousand of these. Yep, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Are you at 3K subs yet? No, I am not quite at 3K subs. It's actually been a struggle to get more subs, I'm not gonna lie. But we're working on it, slowly but surely. Although it may be slow, I will not be discouraged. And I will just keep on going, even if I never get another sub in my life. I do really enjoy making content in whatever form it may be it shorts or streams or videos. So I will continue to do it until probably the day I can't. We can't sleep yet, can we? It's not late enough to sleep yet. Can it be a thunderstorm then, please? Because YouTube compression. Yeah, YouTube compression's probably not liking this right now. But I guess what can you do? So do we really not have any more paths that we need to do? Have I really done all the paths? Alright, so I guess we do a path here then. So this is the building. I don't actually know where this is going to be, so I kind of got to build the building around that to figure out where the path is going to be. So we're not going to bother with that. Let's check to see how my obsidian is going. Now that's a lot of obsidian. Too bad, we're going to need more. Alright, take your time. Let's see, what's over here? Nothing. I mean, yeah, that's... Okay, for the people that are here, I do have a question. So in here, I have my train, kind of train station, train yard thing. This is what I'm working with for decorations so far. But I'm not sure what else to add here because I hardly ever actually decorate things like this, so I don't know how to. If you guys have any ideas on what else I should put here, definitely let me know. So far, we're going to come over here and we're going to start over. So I have a little pathway. I can go up here. This will be a little kind of train station thing where you can watch the trains come in and out. I guess it's not going to really be much function here, but I am going to have to put some kind of decorations up here. I have a little pathway with seats, some nice shrubbery, more seats, I guess for bats. And of course, more shrubbery. If we make our way down here, we have a little bit of a pond and we have a little bit of a pathway. A pathway over here to a little covered seating area, which I don't know why it needs to be covered considering it's underground, but I thought it was cool. Got a little trash can. And I have a little cart here as if this guy was walking around bringing stuff places and then he sat down for lunch. If we follow over here, we have a little pile of chests and stuff because I thought that would look nice compared to the shipping containers. We have another trash can. But we also have some vendors. So this guy sells bread. Of course, it doesn't have anything in the chest of the barrels, but he's a farmer, so he sells bread. These guys are going to have to all be changed into blacksmiths at some point. And then these guys are all going to have to be changed into probably butchers. That would probably make the most sense. But welcome back. Welcome back. I was just asking what people thought for ideas in this area, only because I've started decorating it like this, of course, but I don't normally decorate things in this style or at all. So I am at a loss for what I need to add next. Down here is a little bit different because there's going to be a loading and unloading area. Kind of this area here somewhere. That's going to load up this train car. I've got two max size vaults on it. But it needs something else. It needs a lot more of something else. And I also need to do it on the other side as well. So I need to decorate this side as well. And then if we just fly over here, I do have this area as well that probably could use a little bit of decoration as well, but I don't know exactly. A little confused on the what you snacking on. Did someone say they got a snack? Does it sound like I'm eating a snack? But yes, that was just, I'm not sure exactly what to put here. But if anyone has any ideas, please, please, please let me know, because I am at a loss right now. It is officially late enough. You can see in the top right corner, there is the time. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, I understand what you're saying. No, I'm not snacking on anything right now. I'm actually not even hungry, but I do have leftover Dominoes for dinner, so that'll be very rewarding once I actually get to eat it. So we're just going to throw some of this random stuff in these chests because currently I don't care. I need to get my butt into gear and get the storage system completely finished. So we're just chucking it in here for now until I get that done, and then it'll be smooth sailing from there. So let's get good enough. Actually, we're going to throw those in there. And then we're going to throw these in here. And then all of that. Perfect. Perfect. And the reason why I wanted to get my inventory cleared is because I need to set up a new drill. And I don't exactly know how much space I'm going to need. So if I start it like here, place that down, and I'm going to need a minecart and a furnace, which I don't have any. Oh, I do. Yes, let's go. So I can make a furnace out of this. And then I need the iron to make a minecart, which a little extra, but that's okay. Now if I turn this into a minecart with furnace, I can throw this down here. Now I will need a plow. Where's my mouse? There it is. Mechanical plow, which andesite, iron sheets, and andesite casing. So if I make that, which, did I already have one of these? Oh, I did. But that's okay. That is okay. I don't know what this is. Apparently it's nothing that I need. What I will need is some building blocks. So for now, we're just going to use the andesite casing because, again, it doesn't matter. So throw that there, bring this out, and we want... Probably we want it like right here, the plow. So that's 2 rails, and then we want 1 out. We want a deployer here. That might need to go 1 up higher. I think that does need to go up 1 higher. Yes, it does. So we want this to go up 2 blocks. 1, 2. And then that should be... Nope, that is upside down. Yep, so that should come down and place a track right here in front of this. And then we want one lower so that we can place... No, that's not what I wanted. Don't be a pain in the butt, please. Thank you. So now we will place blocks here in case we need to bridge over something. Now we can go ahead and place some of our, wherever they went. Oh, we only have 610 drills. That is not going to be enough, so I will have to make more of them. So how do I make more? Why can I only make 6? Oh, it's because I only have 6 iron, isn't it? Yes. So let me go ahead and grab some of the 10,000 iron blocks that I have. Sorry, almost 12,000. So 6 stacks of iron should be more than enough. And I had 600. I need another 400 at least. So if I go ahead and get all these crafted. All right. I'm out of iron already. So, again. Now, yeah, that should definitely be enough now. So let's go over here, and I need to figure out how tall I want this. And how long I want this is going to be determined by how tall I want it. So if I do 16, so 512 times 2, 1024. So it's going to be 1,024 drills on this thing. So if I divide that by 16, that means I'm going to need to make it 64 blocks long. But a 32 times 32 is... So I'll probably... Alright, so this is 16 blocks tall. So I don't think I need that to be any taller. That's what 16 looks like. Yeah, I think 16 is where we're going to go. So we're going to do 16 by 64. So if we want this to be here, yeah, so I don't know why I'm doing it like this. This is so bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, definitely not 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, and 64. That'll be close enough. So now we need to build this 16 tall. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16? Is that correct? Negative 25, 41. So 41 minus 25 equals 16. Yes, that is perfect. So this is going to be the dimensions of my drill, which absolutely massive. I haven't made anything this big, so I am severely hoping that it actually does work. And if it doesn't, I'm going to be high-key upset. I know high-key is a little, like, 2017, but that's fine. Let's make sure we got the whole way. Yes, we did, with 40 drills to spare. Now I get the wonderful pleasure of going through and realistically, I should probably glue all this first, actually. So we're going to glue all this first. And then I get the wonderful pleasure of placing... What is this? We're just going to leave that in case I need that. I don't know what that is. So let's glue all of this. And I don't know how far down I can go before it's too much for this thing to handle, glue-wise. Area too big, so right there. So let's go ahead and click on that one and then bring this over until it's too big again, which is right there. And then we're just going to repeat this process until we get all the way down. And then we're going to have to do the same thing again with the deployers. And we're also going to have to do this with the item vaults as well. Did I get that top one? I did get that top one. Perfect. Okay, so that is absolutely wonderful. So now all of the drills are placed in. So I'm hoping that the deployers aren't going to be a pain in the butt. And I can actually place these in with... Oh, yes! Look at that. That is gorgeous. So... Wait, no it's not. No it's not. Wait. Do I have to set the filter for every single one of these? Oh, I might have to set the filter for every single one of these. And in that case, this is going to be a headache. A very big headache. Oh no. Did I drop anything down here? I did not. Alright, so I guess in that case, if that's what we have to do, I'm going to be smart about this. And I'm going to make some item filters, which I have some list filters. My apologies. I have 42 of them right now, but I need 1,024. So let's go get, ooh, wait a minute. So this is a great time to use all of my gray. Please tell me it's not gray carpet. I hope it's not gray carpet. I went through a couple ancient cities. Oh, gray wool, thank gosh. I went through a couple ancient cities, so I have an absolute butt ton of these, the gray wool. So let's make a metric butt ton of these so that I don't have to go through and replace all the filter or all the yeah, I guess all the filter blocks every single time I want to change the dimension that I'm using it. So I'm going to put netherrack, cobblestone, and deep slate to be able to be used as building blocks, which is going to require me to keep some netherrack, cobblestone, and or deep slate, just all three or only one of the three, and there at all times, just to guarantee that I will have enough building blocks to actually place all of them down. Sick. So that is probably the least expensive thing that I've ever had to craft mass quantities of. Now this is gonna be, yeah, this is gonna be annoying. And I think I have to go through and not set every single filter by hand, but I do think I can only do stacks at a time. So I want cobblestone. So I want cobblestone. I want cobbled deep slate. Where is it? Cobbled deep slate, and can I just have regular netherrack? Nether. Yes, we're just gonna do that. Now, is there a way for me to... I don't know if there's a way for me to copy and paste this. Can I, like, control... No, I don't think there's a way for me to copy and paste this. So, we're just gonna put the first 64 down and call it there on this build here. So that should be a full stack. So let's get this out of my hotbar, or my offhand. Okay, this is gonna be very, very tedious to do. Why do I do this stuff to myself? I don't know. But yes, this is where we're gonna call this build. At least with the deployers, I will have to do this probably off stream or whatnot, just because this really is super exhilarating content, but I don't know if you guys can handle how exhilarating this is. Sarcasm, by the way. Okay, perfect. So instead of doing that, we are gonna come here. Let's put you with the villagers. You know what? Let's put you up here. You have your own little cat house. Now, let's hope you just can't go down the ladders. Can you go down the ladder? Can you please see if you can go down the ladder? I think we're good. So now if I fly up here, I can see, oh, look at him, he's a little kitty. Shy kitty. Yes. It doesn't seem to be going down the ladders. So, yep, he can stay down there. So what we need to do now is we need to put in, well, first we're going to throw our list filters back there. We're going to throw those back there. And then we need to put in some item vaults. Honestly, I don't even know if we can use storage drawers instead. Storage drawers would be a lot simpler. Storage drawers would be a lot simpler. Do I have any of those on me? Is the question. Spruce trim. Not enough to make a real big difference. But what I do need is I need... How am I going to do this? If I have a drawer controller slave... No, I don't think I even need a drawer controller slave. I think I need a drawer controller. So do I have a drawer controller? I don't think I do have a drawer controller. Let me see if I have a drawer controller in here. Please have a drawer controller. Please have a drawer controller. I don't have a drawer controller. Okay, so what is the necessities to make one? Drawer controller. Stone comparator. So I need redstone. So I need my stone again, which, do I have the stone still on me? Does not seem I do. So I'll take 4 stacks of that. I will take 6 stacks of that. A couple stacks of that. And then all we need is a few stacks of torches. 1, 2, 3 stacks of torches. And then I need the comparators. So do I have enough to make 3 stack? Oh, that's only 1 stack of comparators. That is perfectly fine. And then all I need is, you know, absolutely nothing. So I have my drawer controller, which means if I go ahead and put the drawer controller down, maybe like right here, I can put these here, and then I can just put an absolute butt ton of these down, and then only lock the ones with netherrack, cobblestone, and cobble deep slate. But first I need to make more of these. So it's just a chest and some wood. I do have a little bit of wood on me, but not a whole lot. So we'll just use these birch planks because heaven knows I'm not going to use them. So I wonder if I have enough to make a stack of chests. I don't think I do. So I'll just make half a stack of chests and then use the rest of the wood in order to make more of these 1x1 drawers. Oh wait, I do need spruce because I want these all to match. So I guess we will just turn the rest of these into chests. Yep, that is perfectly fine. Quite frankly, I don't really care about the amount of wood I use because I have infinite amounts of wood. Like 17,000, 44,000, 17,000, 7,500, and then almost 17,000. So 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks of logs. That's 16 stacks of planks. That should be more than enough to make all the drawers I'm going to need. Which, again, I don't necessarily think is going to be a whole lot, but yeah, we'll just make 90 of them. Jeez. But this will definitely guarantee that we have enough storage for realistically anything that we're going to be mining for. So if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I could do 10 by 10, which is 100, so that would mean this would actually need to be, so it'd be 99, so it'd be fine. Oh no. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Put one there, and then grab those. And now I'm not going to have enough room, enough storage drawers in order to place all of these in. I do need just a few more. But do I have any more? No, I don't. So, do I have any more wood? I do have wood up here, but I was trying not to use that. I guess we're using it. 8, 16, 24, and 32. So let's make some more of these, because we're always going to need more, so it doesn't really matter how many we make. And we need to press F. I think that should be enough items. I hope. The only problem now is I have to go through and put 700 emerald storage upgrades, which I could get away with diamond storage upgrades, I think. But these do a factor of 32, where the diamond upgrades, they only do a factor of 16. Yeah, 16. So the base value is 2048. So 2048 times 16. That would mean, multiply that by 7. You could put 229,000 items in a singular drawer if I did 7 diamond ones, versus 2048 times 32, multiply that by 7, versus 458,000. So I think the diamond one, or the diamond ones definitely would work, but if I'm gonna go for it, I might as well go all the way, right? For the emerald ones, but I don't know. I need the emerald ones anyways. I should really put these into a backpack. But yeah, I don't really feel like doing that. How many diamonds do I have? Probably not enough for 700. That means I need 1,400 diamonds. I have 355 emeralds, 1,400 diamonds, 10 blocks of diamond blocks. 10 diamond blocks? I mean, come on, we could get away with that. We could get away with that. What is it required to make one of these? Upgrade template, which is more storage drawers, which means more wood, which means how many chests do we have? 193. How much wood do we have? I guess it doesn't matter what wood we use, so let's grab some of this wood and throw it right here. Nope, it's definitely faster to do it this way. But the chest-wise, it will definitely be faster to hit R and do it that way instead of dragging all of them over. So, let's Ooh, 64 chests. Oh, I'm going through this wood so fast. I definitely don't think I'm going to have enough. Oh, no way am I going to have enough. I need 200 more chests. Alright, so there is 12 stacks of the dark oak. So let's get these all... No, I really wish the feature where like you can auto refill what you're trading with villagers. I wish that also worked in the backpack. Because if it did, that would be so nice. But I could make a crafting table. I don't know why I wouldn't. Let's see if it works on the normal crafting table. So like if I put this bad boy like right here, and I make sure my magnet is on, and I want wood. Does anyone know what that button is? So if I like take 32 out. No. What? I don't know how to auto refill my crafting. I'm gonna look that up real quick because how to auto refill crafting recipe in Minecraft 1.20.1. To change vanilla crafting recipes, no. How to auto refill, not refile. Yes. See, to auto-fill crafting recipes, you can use mods like AutoCraft Table or Stack Refill. These mods provide automation features that allow you to define recipes, supply items. For more advanced crafting recipes, you can use Forge with full NBT support. Refined storage can be used to automate crafting routines. No. I just want, like, what button? I don't want mods. Without mods. You can activate the autofill feature by clicking the plus sign next to the recipe item grid. Yes, automatically move the required items. I know that. For crafting tables, you can use the same method as with simply okay, and then click the plus sign to okay. Custom crafting recipes. No, I don't want that. You can create a data pack that allows for auto-filling recipes. Okay, so apparently... Okay. How to auto restock items when trading with villagers, so you don't have to click them in manually. Now I don't want to use... Okay. This stuff isn't being very helpful. Hey, Akio! Akio, do you know how to auto-fill a crafting recipe? Like, I'm trying to bulk craft chests right now. Instead of pressing R and then coming up here and then doing that again over and over and over, I heard that there's a way to, like the same way that you speed trade or whatever you want to call it with villagers, where you can trade, but then you press a certain button and it automatically refills what you're trading. So like if you're using emeralds, if you're trading, say, rotten flesh for emeralds, it'll automatically keep refilling the rotten flesh to be traded for more emeralds until either you run out or the villager cannot trade anymore. Okay. If only the lapis could get brought over to our world, our SMP. I don't remember what I was. Oh yes, I was crafting chests, so I can craft this. I need diamonds. No, I need the sticks now. All right, so I'm gonna need a lot more sticks. Some of my 70,000 sticks should do. We're gonna grab like 4,000, I think. Yeah, 66,000. That's a perfect number. Oh, we grabbed 6,000. Perfect. So now we need these guys and what do you mean I didn't make? What do you mean? Where did all my storage drawers go? I'm so confused. Storage. Alright, so I have the dark oak, so I guess it doesn't matter. I have... Okay. Diamond upgrade, yeah. I have all of them. So now all I need to do is sit here and craft these. How do you mean I'm out of diamonds? I'm not going to need this many diamonds, but we're going to grab them all anyways. Because I will be solving that problem here soon. So, upgrade templates. What do you mean I don't have storage drawers? Not enough ingredients to craft. They're oh, spruce trim. Well, no one said I was the biggest and brightest. We have dark oak, so we're just gonna make dark oak ones. That sounds perfectly sane to me. 128. Not enough dark oak, so that's okay. So now we can make these. Oh yes, 512, and then one more. That's perfect. Perfect amount, even though it's going to be more than we need. Akio, are you wondering what I'm doing currently, by any chance? Because if you give me just a couple seconds to get to 700 of these. Okay, let me get to 700 of these. And then I will show you. And I don't want any more than I need. I have 7 more than I need. Oh well, that's fine. So we're going to put my lousy diamonds back. Because they're lousy because now I don't have hardly any. But we are building a... Well, first off... This is one of the drills that I have. Just built this, so the only thing glued to it right now, the only thing super glued is the drills themselves. So these are all glued together, but they're not glued to anything else. So the drills need to be glued. So like this needs to be glued up here. This needs to be glued up here. And then we can just take that and glue all that together. Glue that and then that. So now that's all glued together. And then if I glue that there, So now this is one whole contraption. If I was to just pick this up right now, I could take this mining. But I need to add storage to it first, and that is where this comes in handy. So we are going to glue all of this together, and then it is on the third block. So if I come over here and put it right there, now my storage system is all glued together, and I'm hoping this works. I've never used storage drawers on this, on one of these before, so I don't actually know if this is gonna work. So we are just gonna, until we can't accept anymore, and we have 99 of these, so this might take a little while, but let's make sure all of them are good. All right, and perfect. Yes, because 9 times 7 is 63. So that means all of those had one in it. And 10 times 7 is 70. So I'm going to have to go through an entire stack for this. So that is fine. That is not fine, though, because that means I can miss this one. So that's full. That's full. That one's full. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and this is going to take forever. This is really going to take forever. But with all this many storage drawers and all of them having the max amount of diamond upgrades you can put in there, then I can do the math. I haven't done the math yet, but we should be able to store quite a few number of items. And that will be, if we go back, we can do, so each drawer with 7 diamond upgrades will store 229,376 items of one particular item. So like cobblestone, dirt, and gravel, I can have almost 230,000 of each, but only one particular. So this would have enough storage drawers to store 99 items, and the 100th item would be in this drawer controller, but I wanted it to be nice and square and all that stuff. So multiply that by 99 means we can store 22,708,224 items, or 99 individual items at 230,000. Okay, so now we want to do this one, and we're going to do this one as well. Probably not the most ideal way to do it, but it is the best way to do it, in my opinion. Because it's the way I'm doing it. That's why it's the best. No particular reason. Other than just because. Now, I don't exactly know how I'm going to get the last 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the last 4. I think the only way that I'm going to be able to get it is if I actually build up there. And also pray to God that I didn't miss any of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Okay, so if I grab some just cobbled deep slate, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then if I go all the way across, I should only have 4 up here. Yes, I do. So let's go ahead and put the rest of these in. Just like that. Oh, this is very exhilarating content, dude. You need to figure out how to speak on stream. That I very much do need to figure out how to speak on stream. Because I can't seem to hold anyone. Except for the one person that is here, which might be watching on a television and not typing. And if you are, I appreciate it. Doing a plank while watching your stream because I forgot to work out today. Oh my gosh. Well, good on you for actually keeping true to that. And I'm surprised it was you, Akio, that's watching. Because it says concurrent viewers is just one, so I assumed you dipped. I have a friend who usually puts the stream on for me. But he usually does it on the TV, so he doesn't type. How's your plank going? Also, can you hear that train? Yay, I appreciate it. Can you by any chance hear a train? Because if you cannot, that is some of the best news I've heard all day. Well, second best news I've heard all day. Oh, well, welcome back. That was a short sleep. Oh no, I don't know how to... Gosh, I don't know how to get that out. The new mic is apparently too sensitive. Okay. I'll have to do some fiddling around, but that stinks. Because I can't move the train tracks. My cat came in and started licking... Oh... Why is he licking your eyes? That's just not what a cat should do. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do either. And now it's backwards. And it's still backwards. There we go. I kind of want to try this out. But I need a filter for rails. Well, yeah, that's what cats do, actually. You're right. Cats do just want attention. I need some rails. And I need my keys. Do I have any more rails? I don't even have any rails on me. Well, why you do planks then? Why not, like, if you hate them, why not do like sit-ups? Are planks actually better, or it's just what you pick to do? All right, now I need... Actually, I don't think I need sticks. No, I don't. So we're going to throw those sticks back. And we are going to make some rails. That's not how you make rail? How do you make rail? Oh! A lot less expensive on the wood than I thought. Alright. I get that, Akio. But let's go ahead and throw some rails in there. And do I have any... Yeah, we'll throw some cobble deep slate in. I guess we'll throw the cobble deep slate there. Yeah, that looks good. And then we need a spot for coal. So let's throw some coal right there. And I need, if I come over here, I need to go back to my storage system to get my keys. So let's go back to my storage system and get my key. Are they in here? They are in here. That's what I thought. That's where I thought they were. Hey, welcome back, Austin. I am in the middle of building a giant drill. Yes, it's gonna get me lots of stuff. There's 1,024 drills on it. So I need to lock all those. Oh no, actually I don't want to lock all those. I want to unlock those and just lock these so that they can't get taken out and refilled. So I believe that should be everything that I need. I believe. So let me grab, I need something to... do I have any redstone? I do have redstone. This will do just fine. And I need my wrench. First, I need to make sure lock rotation is on. And then I need my wrench. Please pick everything up. Why is that not glued? There we go. Now, this is going to be a bit interesting. I've never used storage drawers. I've always used vaults. Ooh. Oh, it just broke everything. It just broke everything and didn't put it into the storage drawers. No. Oh, that is not good. My frames are not liking that either. I was really hoping I could use storage drawers because that would have made it so much easier to get things in and out. Let's give it a test though. I'll say that, yeah, the lag is not it. Perfect. Let's grab that and let's go down here and I suppose let's give it a test over here. What is over here? Is there anything there? Okay, so we're not gonna go that way. What's over here? Nothing. We will test it over here. If we go far enough over, we should be good. This is 64 blocks long, so yeah, we should be good here. So I really hope that this works and it doesn't just cause a massive lag spike. I need the cart assembler to go there, and I need the rails to... Oh, I never put the filter on this either for rails, and then I never put the filter on this for the deployer. I think we're ready. Lock rotation. And give her a little nudge. Nope, I will give her a little bit of charcoal or coal. Why didn't it play? Oh, okay, so that isn't gonna work. So just That sucks so much. I was really hoping this would work. I can't use storage drawers. That sucks. But if I place a bit of rail there... No, you're going the wrong way. So let's give you another... Are you off the track? What's going on? And you're going the wrong way. And so it just doesn't work. So that's super upsetting. So I just wasted 1,400 diamonds for nothing. That's beautiful. Because every single one of these has 7 diamond upgrades. So that is beautiful. The joys. The joys, the joys, the joys. So I don't feel like dealing with that right now. So we are going to unglue this. Yeah, we're just going to unglue that, and get rid of them. And put in item vaults. Because heaven knows I have more than enough item vaults. Well, guess I'm going to have to craft item vaults too. This is getting to be very expensive. So I'm thinking if we do a max size vault not here, we will move it over one so that we still have access to those filters on both sides. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then I want, how many smart chutes do I have? 91. We'll just use regular chutes. That'll get rid of items faster than I can actually get rid of them in the vaults, I believe. And then if I put more of these item vaults down, I believe I should be able to just keep going up with this. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then I should be able to get one more. 1, 2, 3, which we are actually going to do that because I, quite frankly, don't feel like doing it the other way by hand. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then place that in, and then I am out of item vaults. So what do I need to make more of these barrels? It's always barrels. I believe I still have a stockpile of barrels somewhere. So let's hope I do. Look at all the Enderman griefing. That's so annoying. I really hope I do have barrels because I don't want to have to make these. Do I have any barrels in here? I don't see any barrels. But I do have 931. So yes, I do have some barrels still, which is absolutely perfect. Just like this. And I'm actually going to, do I have a spot? I do have a spot for the barrels. That's awesome. I don't think I need that many more. So that'll be everything that we make vault wise. I think that'll be perfectly fine. So we are going to go back over here and go back down. And then get the not the barrels, the vaults actually placed in. And I'm thinking, I don't know what I'm thinking. Because 3 max size vaults are definitely not going to be enough. But the way that I'm going to have to unload this is going to be so annoying. I could do another, okay, I could do another one of these up here for this to be 4 tall. Okay, that's perfect. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So that is the perfect height for that. And I'm going to have to double this up. Okay. I don't want to have to double this up. I'm going to have to, though. I think I'm just going to do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So let's just make sure that they do, yes, they do indeed not connect. And then I'm going to have to glue all this together as well. So that will be fun. But I think 8 definitely should be more than I'm going to need. 8 max size vaults. If I had the vaults themselves. 1, 2. So we'll just make, nope, not the crushing wheels. We'll just make 2 more sets of these because that's perfect. And then if we just do that, wrong block. Wrong block. Not wrong block, right block. Not enough blocks. All right. So 8 max size vaults would be, it's what? So it's 50 stacks at 81 times 81. Multiply that by 64. 259,000, multiply that by 8. That's, oh, that's only 2 million. So no, I am gonna need more vaults. So 81 times 4, 81 times 4. Nope, not plus 4. Times 4 is 324. So I'm gonna need to make sure I have 324 vaults at least. Preferably more, but I do, maybe I'll just turn the rest of these barrels into vaults because I have the, oh, maybe I don't have the iron sheets. Ooh. Okay, well, that is all of the vaults that I actually physically can make because I don't have the iron sheets. So it's a good thing I only need 1 more set of max size vaults. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 1 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I need just a little bit more. 9. Alright, so yeah, I definitely think that'll be enough item vaults, because now that should be, it's 259,200 times 12. 3,110,000 400 items in this setup. Now this is, I specifically needed over 3 million items because I have an idea for a video, or at the very least a short. So I needed to make sure that I had more than enough room in order to actually get these in there. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm losing it. I am very much losing it. So let's make sure I can go all the way up. Yes, I can. And then we are just going to do the same thing all the way down. Just like that. Yes. Oh, no. I didn't go all the way back. Well, that's quite upsetting. Can I? How far down? How far? Can I get the whole thing? I cannot. Area too big. But we do have it now. So that's the most important part. Now what I need to do is I need to just connect this to these. Oh, there's an Enderman. Yeah, that'll work. Come here, you. Yeah. I don't know what was going on with that lag. Haha, you can't get me. Haha. Haha, you can't get me, but I can get you. If he hits me. Oh, where'd you go? I was gonna say, you were just about to die. Alright, so now I have that, but I would like to have a barrel full of different things. So we're going to put the barrel probably right here, and then I need to have a seat as well. So if I put a... Yeah, we're going to put the seat probably... not up there. I guess we'll just put the seat here. I don't typically like putting it on the sides just because if lava does decide to come to try to kill me. Jeez, I don't know why I did it that way, but I went a little trigger happy. I need this guy, I need this guy, and I need this guy. So I need the coal. No, I need that out of my offhand, and then I need the coal to take all my diamond upgrades. I need the rails, and I need the deep slate. And then, just because I'm lazy, we're just gonna... Yep, because I'm lazy and don't want to take my keys back out. So we're going to throw those there, throw that in there. And now I need to put coal, rails, and a little bit of deep slate in here. So coal. Where are my rails? Rails, and then my deep slate. Deep slate. Cobble deep slate right there. Perfect. So now let's see if everything is officially glued together. And I just want to give this a quick little test. Oh, why did it not pick up? Don't tell me it's too much. Don't tell me it's too much. Too many blocks. Configured maximum is 2048. Alright, well, I guess we're changing that. Would it be under gameplay settings? Logistics? No. Equipment? No. Train schematics, recipes, kinetics, contraptions. We're gonna do 3,000. Save. There we go. Now if I take a little bit of coal out of here and give that a go, it comes off the track. So we'll pick that back up. We will place a rail there. Put that back and now give it a little push. Nope, get the builder's one out of here. Oh my gosh. Now this is a drill. That is a drill. Wow. Oh no! No, 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 no. Go, 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 go. Oh my gosh. It's only a zombie spawner though. It might actually be worth not keeping that one. Because, I don't know if I can move. Why is there another spawner over here? Another zombie spawner. I don't know if I can move spawners with my minecart contraptions or not. So I need to go over here, I think. Is it over here? It is over here. Die. Die. Ooh, I wonder if I can get an enchanted apple. That would be nice to get an enchanted golden apple. We're just gonna place a mega torch down while... No and no. Alright, so let's see if I can pick this up with my tingy. So we're just gonna, even though we don't need to do it this way, we are going to place a block here. And then we are going to try to glue this up. Okay, so it applied the glue. Now I need a mine cart. Do I have any iron? I thought I grabbed a stack of iron. Well, we can easily make iron from you. We are going to make the iron, and then I need another furnace. And if this works, this will be wonderful. But I don't know if it's gonna work. Oh, yes! Now I just need to figure out which one. Okay, so it's that one. So this one is going to go into my XP bag. And then we're going to pick this up and get the heck out of Dodge. And if I place this back down here, that should... Perfect. Make sure I lock rotation. And then give her a little bit of a nudge. This is a beautiful way to mine. This is the only way I want to mine. Now we are mining out 1,024 blocks at a time. Oh, and the XP is absolutely insane. Oh, but okay, literally right here. This is why I don't like putting my seat on the side. I usually put it in the middle or higher up. So I am going to have to hop off of that for a little bit, but we're not going to go super far. I just wanted to test this out and see, excuse me, how much. Whoa, look at the XP coming in. Let's see the XP. We'll go one more block. Okay, and then let's not let that burn, please, because that was super expensive. All the XP, come on, 24. Oh, not as much as I was expecting. But anyways, that is the gist of that. And I just mined out like 20,000 blocks in a matter of no time. Anywho's, yeah, that is where I am going to be signing off. Appreciate everyone who did stop in. Appreciate everyone who is still here. And I appreciate all the love and support. My name is XDman405. Peace!